Oh, wow. It's just like that. It's just like that. And you're live. Just like that, Alizan. Alizan, Tarot Man. Hey, Mr. Tarot Man, tarot me a reading. That song's a bitch. We don't sing bad songs. Queen, where's my godson? Bring him to me. Me and little Sachi are going live tomorrow. That's what you don't know. Why does the lighting get so dark like this? The cameras are a little fidgy. Hey, look at me. Look at me. How do you know you're live? This is how you know you're live. Welcome to Galactic Tarot. My family, we're here. We're here. Denise is in the building. I did it. I did it. When you dream becomes to fruition. I know normally you're supposed to do the plugs at the end. We'll start off with the logos. Oof, 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 oof. Maybe if I go in really slowly, it'll focus. Will it focus? Come on. Come on. Oh, will it focus? Yeah, that's the logo's on the back of the skull. But yeah, nobody has this. So I mean, I have the Metatron's cube as well. Can I do both of them at once? Can I do both of the brothers? So the one on your right, maybe if I come in really slow, it'll focus. Might be in the background. Look at this. It's trying to grab it. I did it, my family. Now, this is the bracelet. This is the bracelet that was on Jason Styles' wrist before I met him. Before I never even saw his face online. The validations of getting to May Day, May 1st, we're clearly in a new reality, my family. So yeah, the Metatron's cube is on the back, which that does a lot of stuff, and the Sandolphin's cube, which is literally a 9th dimensional ascension tool. I'm doing things, my family. We're doing things. We're all in a different place at this time next year. We can clearly see. Like, it's been pretty obvious to those of us that are paying attention and looking that we're not in the same reality that we once were in. But at this time next year, it will be clearly obvious that we're not in the same reality that we were once in. So not to do a plug beforehand, but to have this bracelet come through in a dream in I think it was 2009. This has been a long time coming, my family. It's been 15 years to create this. And the sigils that are on the back, to be able to put sigils onto your bodies, which will crystallize light to create a container for spirit. Oh my God, I'm just so happy to be here with you all. Doing my job, doing my life purpose work with you. And one other thing, we're going to just throw a little plug into the wall if we see so fit. New course with Alexander's coming very, very soon. Creating the container. It's going to be the intro to solar retrieval. So I'm very, very excited. Usually we just goof off at the beginning of the intro. I have a lot to share with you. There's been a lot of work I've been doing and a lot of work that I'm putting everything together. So at some point in June, we will be doing some sort of course material live, which will be how to create the container for 3rd density, 4th density, 5th and 6th, 7th density, and 9th density. I know he skipped 8. That'll be explained in the course material. God, I'm so excited to be here with you all, my family. Very professional course material. So that you don't have to do the whole solar course for this portion. You might want to learn just how to create and fill multiple dimensional containers. But this will be also the intro to the solar retrieval work. I'm ready to go. I have to teach everybody what I know how to do because we are shifting from one reality to the next. So it is my it's overdue. That's just what I'll say. It's overdue. Me making sure that people know how to do what I know how to do and why. What is the application for this? Like, what is the application for this bracelet, Alexander? In complete layman's terms, you plug your cell phone in to charge it. You put this bracelet on to charge your vessel. So we're going to get right on into the cards because Alexander's on a very long fast and he's excited to go grab some food after this 2 hours, however long. No rush. We're here together, my family. We're doing this. I'm just going to move these dragons out of the way. Metatron's cube. I don't want to move the Metatron's cube, though. I don't want to move that Metatron's cube. I love you all so very much. Thank you. Thank you, Bernie. Helen's here. Jane's here. Laura's here. Zoe, I thought you forgot about me. How come you always put Zoe on the screen? You never put me on the screen. Boom, 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 boom. Tylen, see a new name. Welcome. Everybody give Tylen a round of applause. You made it. My brother Bo, Banana Anna, Nina. Everybody's here. Denise. If I missed your name, there's a lot of names in here. Welcome. Thank you for being here live. Let's pop up this other camera and we're going to get right on into Aries. Thank you guys. I saw that the subscribers went up another 10. Thank you for all the support. We're almost at 3,000 subs. Where's my... Here he is. Ruti. Somebody sent me this as a gift. I'm sorry I can't remember your name right now. Aries 656. Actually, I'm gonna erase that. Before I start, just to let everybody know what's going on in the reality right now. We are clearly in a new time. We're clearly in a new reality. Alexander, with his third eye's been open, and with his eyes open since 2008, is able to see that certain people that have just shown up in the reality are from a different dimensional floor. So it's quite clearly obvious to me that we have made it to a new reality once again. As we crystallize the reality, not muted. This one's not muted. What do you mean? It just says not muted. This shouldn't be echoing. I have this muted. It says it's muted. Oh, there's Michael. Welcome. Rebecca. Welcome. As we crystallize light and structure light and learn that we have been the entire time solidifying light and turning it to hard light, we're making bigger containers for bigger spiritual forms. This is what we've been doing. This is going to be what I'm going to be explaining in the course material and through this work that I've been doing, we've been doing, we've all been doing. We're getting to higher and higher dimensions. We're literally climbing the ladder of spiritual life as we climb through this reality, my family. So to have a better understanding of why we're doing this, how we're doing this, and you know, where to turn on our third eye, where to do this, where to do that. This is what's taking place right now. And with my third eye on, what I was explaining is the beings that I'm seeing here, the miracles that I'm seeing here. We've made it to another new reality, and that's why it's felt so crazy. And the sun has been doing what the sun has been doing. The sun is what's giving off the light for us to be able to do what we are doing. Wilderness Michael, thank you, brother. Wilderness Michael said he had to restart to hear me. When I start talking about how to climb out of the reality and how to actually do what it is that we here, you know, there might be somebody that wanted to move that. So I wanted to explain. We ascended again, and if that looks challenging to you right now, then it's supposed to. We need to take responsibility. Our boundaries are being tested. We are testing our own boundaries. And we are testing our own boundaries to see if we're responsible for the next set of the keys, for the next set of the bigger vehicle. Because we keep going into a bigger vehicle. And it might look like you're in the same height vessel that you were in before. But if everything expands at the same time, it's relative. It might be difficult to tell that you have grown. I promise you that if you're here and you're watching this message right now, you're here with me in this reality where it's this magic mirror on the wall, not mirror on the wall. Um, Welcome. It's a pleasure to be on this journey with you, and I'm your brother Alexander. Let's get on into the cards. Aries 1, 2, 3, 10, 23. That's how you know. That's how you know you're in flow. Okay. Let me just lower the music a little bit because we're going to go into a channeling state here. We're deeper into the sound, feeling strong. Okay, let's pop up the other camera. I know. He's wearing linen again. I ordered a lot of linen. You guys should be wearing linen. I'm going to be honest with you. The frequency of this material, there's no comparison. Your body wants to breathe. So please wear breathable materials. All of your bodies want to breathe, actually. You go over here. Words. He's got coffee. He's got water. He's got things. Aries, let's go. All righty. One, two, three. It's gonna be. The older generations are like, why is he singing Len Barry? And how does he know that Len Barry sings that song? It's easy, it's so easy. Denise, can you hear me now? We're doing the big boy today. We're doing the big boy reading. Oh, I already know what you want to hear, Aries. I see you, Aries. Oof. Oh. Huzzah! Welcome, sister. Divine sister Nikki. Nikki's here too. Okay. Nikki's punching in all the way from, what is it, New Zealand? Okay. Here we go, Aries. Am I in the shot? I got a little bit of boom in the shot. I got the higher font over here. Okay. So our magic in alignment with our inner child. This is what you're processing, Aries, is in physical, deciding whether to go left or go right. I'm moving forward right now. I feel that my spirit is moving forward. I feel that my soul wants to move forward and is moving forward. But I'm at odds here between my inner child and between my divine feminine, my earth goddess. There is something that is saying, wait a minute, last time we did this, something chaotic happened. Last time we did this, we were punished for this. Something is healing right now, my favorite. This is healing during this month. So halfway during this month, this soul retrieval process can start then, or this can start now. Something is healing with, last time I was burned, I was hung, I was drowned, whatever it is. I know we've all been there. These are the traumas that we asked for, to make sure that we've waken up, to make sure that we would rise to our divine potential of why you came here and why you are here, my family. So what should be being meditated upon right now is that you are healing. Casting the proper spell from your Magi nation, the nation of the Magi, using your fourth dimensional connection of speech to cast into being that which it is, that is what you want. This healing. I am moving forward. This is going to happen faster than it ever has happened before. This is an excellent reading, but this is a reading of healing for you, Aries. This is a reading of release. This is a reading that is telling you to release the old layers, because this is the equivalent of a snake carrying their old shedded skin with them. Is it possible to carry the old skin with you? Yes, but this is going to slow you down. You're looking for speed. You're looking for speed. You're looking to not look forward while you're move forward while you're looking backwards. So this is what is taking place. You are healing your old traumas. Now, this has come up in layers. I know many of you are like, but Alexander, I've already done that before. I've already done that before. Um, Moving on, carrying on. Let's do it again. We have more work to do. We have more shedding to do as we keep getting to a bigger body and a bigger body and a bigger body and a bigger body. This is going to access lower dimensions. When we step into a larger container of light, that container of light is now dipping below the surface and is rumbling up new things from the bottom of the ocean, which is actually what the underworld is representing. So something new has come up. Something new has risen into your life, in your subconscious, in your causal, in your etheric, in your emotional, in your astral body. All of these bodies, as we've now stepped into a bigger container, okay? New things are coming up. This is how it works. These are good things. These are all good things, even if it seems traumatic. It's this that we pull up from the underworld. It's this that we pull up from the roots is what we turn into fruit. It's what we turn into knowledge. And those fruits then fall off this tree to create an orchard that is your spiritual existence. We need the seeds that are inside the fruit to be able to plant another tree and another tree and to cascade out with this domino effect that is these very, very wise, very, very ancient souls that are in resonance with Alexander. Welcome, welcome once again. Welcome to Galactic Tarot. So you to step into the counselor, we see once again the horse is holding home. I'm holding this cup of love. I'm holding this cup of love, but this cup is designed and made out of fire. This card keeps coming up in the readings, the daily readings. With great power comes great responsibility. When bad things happen, you had the power to stop them. They happen because of you. So there's a lot of power and a lot of energy into this whole. He's going to pop it up to the top camera. Do unto others as we want done unto ourselves. This is the only card in the tarot that actually shows that a choice has been made, or there's the opportunity for a choice to be made. So what is the cloud cover? The cloud cover is body, mind, spirit. All of the bodies. This is much more than these three, these four bodies, these six bodies, these seven bodies, these seven minus the nine, the first and second, to get to these seven places on this journey, okay? So these seven chakras, these seven sound waves, these seven colors, all right? Without getting completely too far way the heck out there, but this is Galactic Tarot after all. Moving forward with love, Aries. Moving forward with love, and part of your moving forward with love is stepping into your full purpose, and stepping into your full purpose needs you to go backwards and to know that something from you stepping into a larger container has now bubbled up to the surface. So there are new traumas, whether you realize you're processing them or not. They are good. They are remembrances. Those lifetime touch skill sets and things that were necessary for you to add to your tool belt here, okay? So welcome, you galactic Batman and Batgirl and Batwoman and all of the things. Welcome to this new reality where you are healing something during this month, okay? This is why we do these readings, because now your brother's co-creating with you. All the other zodiac signs out there are with you, that we have flowing grace here, because we do not have ease, because ease means to have it close by. We have it within. We have it here, and here. We have it in the center of the center of the center of all the chakras. Welcome. Are you having fun yet? Share out the channel, my family. Share out the reading. You know, we get to 3,000 subs sooner rather than later. Alexander might do something very, very fun. 7 elements. Yes, brother. We have the 7 elements because we have fire, air, water, and earth that everybody knows about. We have plasma, which is electric. We have metal, and then we have wood. This has been separated through the Chinese zodiac of their 5 elements, and the elements that have been hidden from you from storm deities like Zeus and all those people. Plasma is very different than fire. The ether, they call it. Some of them call it the ether. So yes, 7 elements. 7 planetary bodies. It's all about the 7. 7 Dragon Balls, 7 squirrels crawling on a branch in my old uncle's ranch. Think about that. Meditate on that later. 1951. Alexander, that wasn't wise. That was just from There's Something About Mary. That would be that's a good movie for one of the shorts. The frequency of that linen fabric is over 5,000. Okay. Let's go, Taurus. Taurians. Tauris. I don't know. Plural for Tauruses. Oof. Ooh, Taurus, what is all that? What is all that in the shoulders? What is happening? What's happening? Okay. Lower the volume a little bit more. I don't want to upset the algorithm. All right. Let's go. May 1st, 2023 to because I can't wait. Tyro. They want one more. Pick it up. Taurus. Oh, happy birthday, Taurus. Oh, Taurus. Happy birthday. The same card twice in a row. You could make up what he does, but why would you want it? Like, why would you want it? I love that you could see this actually happen. What are the mathematical odds of that with a 78 card deck? Somebody want to do some math out there? We have an actuary or somebody who works maybe in insurance or banking that wants to do the math of this. When we see that okay, when we see that, if you watch back on Galactic Tarot, we'll see that there are these 2-month sandwiches. So, of course, a lot of what I just said, if you're just skipping ahead to this timestamp, a lot of what I said for Aries might be relevant. Okay, how you got here or what's going on now. There, a little bit further. What's going on here? Or maybe it's about to happen. Oh my God, I love that angel position. Leave it. Do I end the reading on that? I don't end the reading on the deal. The dishes. The dishes. Eat your biscuit. Okay, hold on. It's fine. It's fine. Oh my God, Taurus. Taurus. This is not a gold star reading, but it is a star. It is a star. Not a brown star. It's a star. It's like a reddish orange. It's like an orangish. I'll give you a yellow. No, yellow's too happy. This is like an orangish yellow. It's on the verge of being happy. It's the Diet Coke of happy. It's the margarine of happy. Just 1 calorie, not happy enough. No, this is once again something is clear. All right, you're learning. All right, before we lose Tauruses, something is clearing. Last time, like I was saying to Aries, all right, now here. Okay, so now the field has gone further into the ground. Things are bubbling up to the surface because that's how water works. That's how food works. That's how light works. So the celebration is down on the side. The celebration is coming. You are learning right now. You're learning how to balance the truth. You're learning what happened in the past. Something hurt you in the past. Okay, this fighting. Who are you fighting with? Who is this devil card at the end of the reading? Okay, so the cloud cover is saying, like, look through the spiritual window. This is not talking about money, worries. I'm getting spirit is stopping me though. For certain people, you're creating your own money worries. That's about what, 10? How much? 10, 15? less than 10%. Less than 10% of you Tauruses are like, you can literally like just snap your fingers, do the magic spell, create the trick, if you will, and the money worries, the money flows in the second you realize it does. But you're your own blockage in that manner, focusing on the cups that have spilled over instead of the cups that are standing, and how gifted and grateful we really are. Okay, so let's give the best birthday reading I possibly can. You are an angel. Okay, you are a galactic angel, and you came in here to find out how to balance the self, how to get yourself through this ascension process to come to a bigger and better place, soul wise, life wise, mentally wise, physically wise, causally wise, astrally wise, etherically wise. You are going through a multidimensional reality. And with this, you came in during the Dark Ages to have something traumatic take place. These traumatic people seem to be showing up. Okay. If you just started a new relationship, if you're about to start a new relationship, I just want to go ahead and say pause. Okay. Because this is moths to the flame, my family. What I see here at the end, Taurus, and what I've been seeing coming up in the daily readings, if you watch back the daily shorts, just no. I'm just going to go ahead and just say no. The people that are coming up, like, good, great, they're coming here. They're soulmates. They're soul family. Certain people are bubbling back up to the surface and returning to you to be able to allow you to heal something. But you need to be honest with yourself. Who do they remind you of? What do they remind you of? And any card that comes up with this, whether this is a friend, a business partner, a lover, whoever this is, Taurus, your brother is here to predict the future for you and let you know, no bueno, not allowed. So if you're seeing fireworks, if you're seeing like something's, oh my God, I remember this person, my soul remembers this person, there's going to be an excitement there. This is how this works. But there's also an ancient trauma there where you deserve way better than this person. So your brother's going to go ahead and say, you're free to do whatever you want, but no. No. Stop it. Okay. Because others are seeing you being stabbed in the back. Others are seeing you be lied to. Not the most epic birthday reading, but it is also, because guess what? Your brother is here to tell you, whoever's returning, whoever's showing up, listen to your feelings. Listen to your heart. What have I told I literally think last week I heard from people that I've done many, many sessions with, I heard more times than ever, this is by far the best tarot session. This is by far the best reading you've ever given me. And what I've been explaining to my people, and you are my people as well, I love you all so much. When we tune in on somebody or something, why are we even asking questions that you feel your field being constricted? The light is alive at this point. The light is breathing, okay? So if you feel that your auric field has stopped breathing, has started to constrict, you don't need cards. You don't need to ask others. You don't need to go see a medium. You need to be honest with your feeling, Taurus. And this person feels like crap. Why are they here? They're here so you can heal something. Something was karmic. We need to make it dharmic. You need to step out and stop playing catch with this person. But this looks like you're like, I'm lonely. It's springtime. It's lonely. I don't want to spend the summer. You deserve better. So your brother will have stronger boundaries than you do. We need stronger boundaries. We need to remember who you are. Okay? I love you. Sometimes your brother deals tough love. I'm going to serve you a tough love cookie instead of birthday cake. All right? The cookie is gluten-free, and the cookie is made with all organic materials. And your brother loves you, so he gives you this cookie for your birthday, and I let you know, this is you. This is you. This is how I see you. This is your final cosmic card, is you're a high angelic. You're a paladin. You're a healer and a warrior. You charge into battle, and you heal the injured, and you throw a fireball of galactic light at the biggest, most powerful demon. Then why are you fraternizing with the help? Okay? No. You know who I'm talking about? Don't know who I'm talking about yet? You You know by the end of the month. So how long are you going to take to go through this? How long are you going to take to process this? One day? One night? 1 week? Are you going to date this person for years? Are you going to work with this person? How long is it going to take you to realize that this person is a more powerful reflection of somebody from a past time? That is all. Now, I will give you a big hug. Taurus, we hug it out. Come here. Hug. 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 I'm in the camera. I love you. And now. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's enough. Okay. Let it out. That's a good one, too. I need that Dumb and Dumber scene. Let I have a good cry. Okay, that's enough. Veronique, for the super sticker, for some, I don't even know. It's like some sort of E with an extra line. Deutsch marks, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what that is. A kroner? Just like Alexander, every single form of currency that you just mentioned is no longer a currency. Deutsch marks. Thank you. Either way, Veronique, freaking love you. Right. Let's now keep in mind, Taurus, what did I felt my shoulder when I just started to tune in on your zodiac sign, and I still feel this top right shoulder. So that's another thing. Before I move on to the next reading, before we step out of your zodiac sign and on to the next, what do you feel in your shoulder? What do you feel in your hip? What do you feel in your physical vessel? I don't want to hear, oh, my third, I'm working, I'm turning on my third eye, and blah, 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 blah. I don't see like you out there. Yes, you feel. We all feel. What do you feel? What does this person make you feel? When you think of going to see them, do you feel your shoulders start to hook? Because I know that this isn't real. So I'm processing this for your 1/12 of myself, 1/12 of the Mazzaroth, the wheel, the zodiac sign of Taurus. So this, somebody is vampiric in nature. This is what this devil card is representing, this person from the past. How long is it going to take you to process this? Are you going to let this person hook in? Moths to the flame, like I told you. Those are the euros. What is this, Monopoly money? Those are euros. God, it's a gift. It really is. It's a gift. Hey, what movie is that? It's Beer Fest. What is this, Monopoly money? All right. Sorry. Who's whacked out on pills? Catherine, that has no... I don't know what I'm saying, Catherine. You're confusing me. All right. Who's next? Gemini? Gemini. It's okay, Alexander. My dad forgot me too. You as well forget me too. Just skip Gemini. Go. I better not get any of that this month. Gemini, speak it into being. I can already feel it. Speak it. You want to speak it. Speak it. Okay. All righty. What time is it? 34, 33, 44. Ooh. It's good, Gemini. I like it. Oh, I love me some Gemini. They're so good. Really? I feel like I need the same thing every day, Alexander. Not Gemini. I like Gemini. Keep me on my toes. I know. Which version am I getting today? Are they happy? Or are they going to break something? Catherine just says, I deleted it. Oh, you were texting someone in the chat. Got it. Feel free to text each other in the chat. I'm just kidding. Catherine, do it up. Guys, Misty's here. Yes. Welcome, everyone. Everyone that came in. Even those of you that are hiding behind the surface and you don't think that I know that you're here, but I know that you're here. Anybody going with this? Zodiac sign Gemini. You've got me going crazy. Oops. That was, I don't know if those count as poppers or ploppers, but I dropped most of the deck. This is live, my family. Hey, can you cut that part out? No, that was live. It was bound to happen eventually. One more. There's a three. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Oh my God. Gemini. What did I tell you about these people? What do you mean, you people? Okay. All right. Driving forward, moving towards the release. Gemini, this says you're moving towards the release. Once again, this goes for all zodiac signs. My family, we've stepped into a bigger container. We've stepped into a bigger vessel. That bigger vessel is reaching deeper below the ground. You're stepped into a bigger version of yourself. Okay. These are happy, very good times. We have the ability to make it more challenging. We have the ability to make it difficult work. As Matt, my brother Matt Kahn told me at the events that we did last year, we've already ascended. It can look like a Hitchcock movie or it can look like a romantic comedy. But to remember and to realize that we already have ascended. This is what this is saying, Gemini. So if it's challenging, instead of saying, when's it going to shift? When is this and that? It's about your belief structure. It's about moving forward with love instead of being triggered by people that are reflections of you. Like imagine getting triggered by your own reflection, because that's what you're doing. The people that you drew in, the people that are around you, that are triggering you, that you're saying like, oh my God, I can't stand when they do this. You do that. That's what this reading says. This reading says people you've been on the internet, people from the past, people you've met from all over, they are of like mind, of like archetype. They are a harmonic, okay? If you go on my beat machine and you start to make a harmonic, you can separate all the sounds that don't belong with those sounds. It's called a harmonic. It's sound. So these people are of the same harmonic with you, that these sounds might not sound the best together, but they're all in the same harmonic, right? So there are people that are in your reality that you are being asked to look at them this month instead of looking at them as if they're outside. Something that triggers them that they do is something that you're no longer able to do where you've gotten to. And once again, as I was saying, I think for Aries, you're being slowed down if you're dragging your old skin with you. You want speed. And like there's once again this thing coming up this month. Child, power, responsibility, moving forward with an offering. A friend, this friend is not balanced. This literally says this friend is not balanced. Multidimensionally, you know that they're hurting. Okay, you know that this person is hurting because of past situations. Very connected to the Taurus reading. So now the cloud cover is the high angelic. You being the high angelic, but not releasing your old. It's like you are a 4-winged archangel, and now you're a 6-winged seraphim, and you are still dragging the old vessel of the archangel with you while you're this seraphim. You're moving forward with this new light, You need to release the old layers. My family, you need to release the new layers. You are in a new place. This is not a tough decision. This is great. This is what everything you've been waiting for. Your hopes and fears. This is what you've been hoping for. People are watching you create your reality. What you're watching, what's taking place. These tough decisions. It's not a tough decision. It's not a tough decision to realize what you're feeling. I'm either triggering you right now, or you're like, damn it, he's right. These people are reflections of you. That's why it triggers you so much, because you wish you didn't do that thing. You wish you could stay more patient. You wish you could be more calm. Guess what? You chose this sign for all this power for a reason. To go to bed one archetypal frequency and to wake up a different, depending on what as above, so below is going on. It comes from within, my family. You need to balance within. Okay. Once you balance whatever it is that's taking place within, it will reflect and reverberate outwards. So these people, they will no longer be of like mind with you. Like attracts like. That is a law of this reality. So instead of questioning, why are these people here? What is this? Why is this new person treating this? Where is the boundaries? Once again, weak boundaries. We need to strengthen the boundaries. You need to create new boundaries within the mind, speak them into being, and then have yourself in the future test those boundaries through the forms of other people that seem like they're other people. And they're all reflections of the self, archetypally. Okay? I love you, Gemini. I like when he's in a happier mood, not when he tells me what I should be doing. He's telling me what I should be doing again, Mom. Oh, nothing, Josie. You didn't miss anything. We just finished Gemini, Josie. We're moving on to Cancer. Cancer, could you please save me from these readings? No, I'm sorry. These are great readings. These have been great readings. Great. Let's get a little coffee. So this is a 21 hour fast, 22 hour fast? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Who cares? Who's keeping track? Love you, caress my body. You got me going crazy. Okay. Welcome, Bridget. Bridget just got here. Josie just got here. I see you, Carrie. My eye on you. Melody just got here. Let's write down the time. I don't really have to. I know Veronique's doing it for me. Thank you, Veronique. All right, 4303. Oh, the water in the middle. Okay, here we go, Cancer. May 2023. Yep, gotcha. Okay. Mom's back. Ooh. Ooh. Keep it up. Keep it classy. Ooh, Cancer. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, Cancer. Cancer. Hmm. Hello, my name's Cancer, and I clear dungeons. Ooh, Cancer! I love this reading. I don't even know. I can't even give this like the gold star. I need to give this reading something else. You get the golden Merkaba of transmutation. Um, wow. Okay. Wow. Everybody, take notes from Cancer here. This is neat. All right. Look at this. You see this? See the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Cups all in the three cosmic positions? You could make it up, but why would you want to? What does this mean? I've never even seen this before. This is so epic. What this says is you've been, as a shaman, okay, and I'm saying this in the past tense, but this is what you've been doing. Let's make sense out of it. You've been feeling like a little bit like, why do I feel like this? Because you've been taking upon yourself clearing for something major. Your bloodline, your family, the entire collective, the children. There's something that you were like, you know what? I'm going to get it done internally. And you're pulling this inside and you're incinerating it with transmutation fire. Cancer, oh my God, look at the moon, ruled by the moon, hopes and fears. Um, oh God, it's so good. It's so good. Um, I am Alexander, co-creating Flowing Grace with you. All right. I'm sure many others are creating Flowing Grace with you for this. I love what I see. I love what I see here. Oh God. Wow. Look at this. Oh, oof, oof. You reach some new level of love. And with that new level of love, you're like using your light. You're like taking things upon yourself. That's why you've gotten into a new place. You are clearly in a new reality, Cancer, and this month is going to point this out to you. Thank you for doing this. Now, I'm going to tell you a quick story because honestly, that's pretty much it for this reading. Like, I'm just like, yeah, I could keep talking about things here. The Cancer, I just want to like give you like a couple of rounds of applause before I move on here. Holy crap! Thank you, by the way. Thank you, Cancer, for this. Um, what an awesome reading. What I would like to say here is I used to walk into the gym. I was so compassionate, so loving. I would take people's pains into my body, and I wasn't even capable of knowing with my own awareness in that present moment that I was taking other people's pains around upon myself. I'd be going to the chiropractor months later for something that I said, I can take care of this. Give me that. I'm an empath. Boom. I transmutate it you move on with your life. Now you're no longer in as much pain or in any pain at all. This bag of rocks that you're going to carry for the rest of your life, I clip that off your back and I'll put it on my back. I would take this because I know what to do with this. I'm an old soul. I used to do this. Sometimes these pains, I would think they were my pains, even though they came out of nowhere. Oh, this pain came out of nowhere. I feel this pain. And like, what is this? And I would be going to the chiropractor long periods of time later. I have bones popping out of my spine, like weird stuff that happened to me in my awakening process, my family. Now, why do I share with you? Now, what happens? I go into the gym. I see the person. I feel the person. I'm just like, okay, something's wrong with their knee. Go ahead. I'll take it. Put it in my knee. What do I do with that? I don't just I don't just clear it. I transmutate it. I turn that pain that I'm now feeling in my body into power, into energy, into strength to get my physical, mental, and spiritual to the next level. I utilize that which is unworthy to create worthiness from it and thus triumph. That is the way of the alchemist. That is the way, regardless of what zodiac sign you're watching right now, whatever that we all have the capability to do this. Okay, so the way that you've been feeling in the physical, Cancer, because of what you've been doing, whether you've known you're doing it or not, and what you agreed to embark upon as a shaman, okay, as a as an oracle of Delphi, whether you're in a physical or masculine suit, I could feel it. I asked, I said, Cancer, safely from these readings, and holy crap, I have been saved. This is completed. Holy crap, we all need to be doing this. And a lot of us are. I'm not saying that every person born under these zodiac signs hasn't been doing this, because I know that I've been doing this. But what the main thing I want you to leave this reading with, Cancer, is it doesn't have to be as difficult as it is. Take the unworthiness, turn it into worth. Turn it into worth in your life. Do you need money? Has it been a financial lack? Has it been love lack? Has it been strength lack in the gym? Whatever the heck it is, turn these pains, turn these less thans into greater thans, and flip the pole, flip the reality. Because with this, with all this level of power, what I see here, you can do it. You just needed a reminder. That's right, your brother's here. He's just here to remind you. I'm not here to teach y'all. I'm here to remind you what I know that you already knew, or you wouldn't even be able to listen to this stuff that I'm talking about. You'd be like, what the is he talking about? Or fall asleep. You know, anytime I've seen people fall asleep in the crowd, I've seen this. I've seen. Alexander's here, and I'm like, so here's how to create the container. And then they wake up perfect at the end of the no, I flew here. And if I'm talking about you right now, and that happened to you, I freaking love you, and you made it through, right? You remember. Coffee time. Oh, that's my jam. That's my jam. Mentality, physical chemistry. Back through the valley of the shadow of death. I exist even when no things are left. Vibration transcends space and time. Ooh, 1994? Is that when that came out? Vibration transcends space and time. I'm sick of it. I am just sick of it. All right, 51, 59. I fall asleep watching you all the time. Isn't it so good? Kylan says. Kylan, I've been listening to that song. Oh, it's so good. Eli and Grouch have a good album, or maybe it's just Grouch. The Tortoise and the Raven, the Tortoise and the Crow, something like that. Oh, it's such a good album too. Came out more recently, but if you like this type of music, you'll love it. All right, moving on. Leo, is Schwab the deck. Leo, May 2023. Quantum reading for everybody born in Leo, with assistance from benevolent forces only, please. If you're in range, I hope you hear this and try to change this, because it's disastrous. Who gets the most loot? Who does? Dollar bill, y'all, is the god we trust. Days roll out like dust. Even men of steel rust. They're out here acting ridiculous when only we can save us. Mentally enslave us. My neighbors, animalistic, cannibalistic behavior. Look to the sky for the savior. He won't save you. He didn't save your forefathers. Why bother, brothers? You must discover the power of self. Know thyself or find thyself. Hating thyself, killing thyself. Oh my God! People left. They're like, he's yapping. I'm going to leave. I'm scared. Some of the people, the music that you were listening to when you were younger, were actually seeding your consciousness how to have control of the reality. All right, Leo, I don't have to pick this up. You have the high ground, and you just haven't realized it yet. Once again, this is the same thing that was coming up for Aries and for Taurus and for Gemini. And luckily, we got Cancer here, just holding the whole, keeping the ship afloat. Oh, thank you. So, your other dimensional versions, your higher selves, if you're still using that broken vernacular, are helping us with this spiritual clearing. And the spiritual clearing is what has taken place. There she is again with the Earth Goddess. Okay. So we've got the Earth Goddess coming up again, and this is in the form of what we were tortured for, what we were killed for, what took place in these full timelines. So we are having our boundaries tested. We are testing our own boundaries. We are finding new boundaries and also seeing like, I want more than this. And for me to have more than this, all right, how did this best come through the other day? Let's look at this in terms of abundance for a second. Okay, I'm going to tell you about one of the uploads or downloads that Alexander is sitting with right now. If I know like attracts like, okay, like this is the best way I can explain this right now. And this is not something I'm living by. This is something I saw. I like to spend time with what would be considered a paradox because I learn from these paradoxes. Because every paradox, even if it is every untruth is truth, and every truth has untruths within it. So I've been sitting with certain paradoxes. That's just how Alexander wakes up and continues his journey through this multidimensional reality. What I'm getting at is this. If like attracts like, and the people that I'm aligning myself with are not looking downward to help people in the ways that I've been helping others. So the way that I've been helping others and go, oh, here, take this from me. I give, I'm giving, so giving, so giving. I'm not telling you not to be giving. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the people that are here, all right, so I'm wanting people to meet me here, but I keep reaching my reality downward to pull others up. I'm like, come with me, stay with me, stay with me. The people that are here, they're looking at manifesting these people being in their reality because they know like attracts like. This is the difference of this person. So here's Alexander right now. Here's this person who's rich. Here's this person up here who's wealthy. Okay. This is Michael Jordan. He's got so much money. Okay. Well, this is the guy that's been paying Michael Jordan. This is the guy that owns the entire Chicago Bulls. Just as an example. And this isn't about money. I'm saying this in a way so you can see that sometimes when the old version of us, and we're hanging on to old layers, the old version of us, we're still dragging with us, okay? And it's like attracts like. So I need to be a reflection of what I want to see, not a reflection of what I've already been reflecting. People that have been in my reality, and this is why sometimes certain people melt away because weak boundaries, plain and simple, weak boundaries. So we need to strengthen our boundaries, have our boundaries be tested. This is how we keep ascending in this cyclical going up and up and up and up and up and up. And for some reason that triggered a lot of people. It's not about money. It's about self-worth. Because self-worth is connected to your love life. The self-worth is connected to your financial situation, your money. It's connected to your spiritual awakening, how we can clear the traumas of past lifetimes, our abilities. Okay? I say this to you to return power to you. I don't say this to you to trigger you. If it does trigger you, then so be it. That's what your brother's here for. Because you know how many times I've had people get triggered and then they come back later, they're like, I totally got triggered, but now I've sat with it and it feels better now. Thank you for that. Most of the things that I say, none of these other people are saying. Okay, let's be 100% real. I'm going to give you guys actual, tangible why, how to get there and how to do it. So I'm letting you know that spirit. What they want me to let you know is you are on the high ground. You need to remember you're on the high ground. Whatever's coming up, and if it's like little triggers from people and how hard we think the work is, where's the support, where's the help? Because end of the month, once again, look at that. The lovers with the devil over it. with the truth shall set you free. Dream time. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Just last night, I had a dream, and I was going up the steep hill, and I was going to see the guy I rent the house from, because I do not use the broken spell of landlord ever again. Please stop saying this, my family. I was going to pay my rent, and this is the dream. And I go, where's the snake? I knew there was going to be a snake, and I know, yeah, I'm in the desert. I knew there was going to be a snake, and then I looked, as I thought, this is the dream. There was a snake at this point in the hill. I swear to you guys, hand on a Bible, whatever you need to know. I swear to you, as I thought, where's the snake? I looked and I found it dead. It was dead in the physical reality. In the dream, that the snakes were alive and they were spinning in a coil. But I was like, this is the dream. So this stuff is happening instantaneously. Because in my old dream life, I would have a dream, and I'd have to pay attention 3 days out to 1 day. It was usually 3 days out when I started doing this work. It's the same day of. So what am I getting at here, Leo? Everybody watching this. Meditating upon your dreams and using your fire, using your galactic fire to admit the truth to yourself about these people. Soul family. Both of these cards are soul family and soulmates. These people are people we think we're stuck with, that there was a karma with. These people are people that there's a dharma with. Admitting the truth to yourself, to themselves. Drama on the journey, crying over stuff. Not allowed. You need to be the happy one. Okay? Something I've been doing in my life, something I've been doing for others in my reality. People get triggered. Okay, so say whoever it is. Someone gets triggered that's in the house or whatever, my beloved, it doesn't matter. My heart starts to race because they're becoming triggered. I notice this. I listen to my breath. I breathe through the nose. And I breathe for them. Breathing for mom. Breathing for your husband. Breathing for your best friend, whoever it is. When I notice that they're holding their breath, and when they hold their breath, it triggers my physical vessel. And then I start to hold my breath. And this is creating an environment for a fight, for a quarrel, something that is unsaid. So there is a way that you can breathe for others to make sure that they're getting oxygen that they're depriving their brain from. Because when this person acts out of alignment, not of balance, how can you blame somebody who's suffocating their own brain in that present moment, who's suffocating their heart, who isn't breathing properly because they went into fear? So, on this episode of Galactic Tarot, Alexander taught you how to breathe for your reality. We'll get on that. All right. So yeah, whoever these people are, whether they're people returning or whether they're new people, it doesn't have to be new. It doesn't have to be hard work. This is a very magical reading. This is a very epic, powerful reading that your spiritual team, your other dimensional versions want you to stay in your happiness, because that's what you reverberate out. You're the one controlling the field here. A lot of these people are going to you for your sunlight. So if you're triggered from something or somebody else, you're triggered from this person that came out of work. Leo, if you're born in the sign of Leo, you're the sun for a lot of people. You're the sun for Gemini. You're the sun for Cancer. You're the sun for... There's a lot of zodiac signs that they go to you. And if you look back on your past life, this life, if you look back at your friends and you're like, wow, yeah, I've been surrounded by like mainly these zodiac signs. How epic is that? Yeah, exactly. So pay attention to that. At those stages in your life, it was like, it was all Scorpios then, and it was all Virgos this time, and it was all Cancers then. It's all Gemini this year. This has been for a reason, to teach you about your power. And part of your power is not in you complaining about your day. Leo, you're not allowed to complain about your day, okay? Because now you're just casting that out into the future. People go to you because they're looking for that laugh. They're looking for that joy. They're looking for that, hey, you're the sun. You're this big, gigantic, biggest celestial body around me. Could you incinerate this for me? Probably. We love incineration. We were the ones who got in trouble for playing with fire. I don't like when people laugh when we talk about playing with fire. I get scared. How was Aries? It was really good. It was really good. There's nothing to process there. It was all. It was actually. It was unicorns flying with a rainbow, and a dolphin was doing a backflip over the unicorn. Just came up. Don't watch it later. Watch it later before he realizes how terrible it was. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. All right. Ooh, that one made me sweat. Okay. If you can hear, to finish that thought, thank you. Thank you, Esperanza. If you can hear your nose breathing, okay? If you can hear it, that means that your heart is beating quickly. So controlling the heart. So to do this meditation of basically slowing down and stopping the breath, we're slowing down and stopping the heart to a certain extent. And this allows certain rebirths and to really get into a meditative state, really get into a meditative environment within the mind. And if you're noticing that you keep hearing your breath and you're having trouble slowing down your heart, stop meditating. Try again in 15 minutes. Try again in an hour. Because I'm one with nature. Do 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 do. Okay, that's a lot. A lot of music. So slow that down. All right, let's clear the deck. We got Virgo. Oh my God, we're only halfway there. Berg. 10704. Language lessons. Nina says, we are the vampires. Well, what does the sun do? The sun just catches one of those water droplets on a tree just right. I don't know why it's not delicious food. Wildfire. Oh God, Alexander. Are they leaving? No, they came. Welcome. Thank you. Okay. Did I clear the deck? I think I did this, but it's okay. What's for breakfast? Dinner's for breakfast. I eat once a day. You guys wouldn't be able to handle how much food I eat. It's weird. I'm like that little that guy that you're like, where's he put all those hot dogs? That's me. I can win a food. Just turn it into muscle. I turn it into muscle. All right, Virgo, May 2023. Quantum reading for everybody. No music. What happened? Guys, this is not mathematically standard. This card keeps being here or here. Come on. We're clearing something, and guess what? Hank was helping. Who's this turd burglar again? Ooh. Oh, come on. It's good. It's good. That's the one card with the sword. That card. And the aces. So I would have died. And queen. That's about it. Okay. It's a slow build. There is music. It's just there's like some okay. A lot of information, text messages, phone calls. This could represent letters back in a past timeline, emails. So a lot of information has not been being received by this person. So you've been sending energy to this person. You've been sending information to this person, words to this person. You've been wanting to clear something. There is abundance of energy from a past lifetime that was very traumatic. This person has some connection. So, Virgo, during the month of May, I want you to pay attention to who you're reaching out to and are they appreciating you in their lives or the lack thereof? Are they pushing you out? Are they pulling you? What is going on with your communication? Is somebody you're communicating with that your past trauma is, how do I best say this? Your back. Can I have some Federation foods? We got. Oh, sorry. They are actually the traumatizer. It's not even that similar. This is where they were stopping. So this person is somebody that you had an issue with, a karmic issue in a past lifetime, and you're not wanting to repeat this. You went back through this lifetime, and this person, they're done. Yeah, they're done. They're done. They're not done because you have to make the decision for them to be done. Now I'm getting a thumbs up. Okay, they can be done when you want them to be done, but you're still pulling this person back into your life from an old version. It's like once again, it's like everything that's coming up right now is like I keep of like a snake or a dragon dragging its old like dead skin particles with them. Okay, just, you need to let go of the old version. You are not the old version. That is gone. The phoenix has risen from the ashes. Okay, the phoenix has risen from the ashes. So this person, you already know the truth. It's done. You know this because this is here. You've known for a while this is done. You feel it from the moment you were born. No, now I'm doing the Matrix, but you deserve better than this person. You deserve better than this person. They're soul family. You're right. You made it leaps and bounds with them. They helped you during a time. You helped them during a time. They're awesome. We love this person. We love them. But they're not of like mind here. And they are slowing down and hindering some of your manifestations. And you can take an hour to realize that, a month to realize that, a year to realize that, or you can spend your whole lifetime with this person around that if you really want them to grow, you've got to let them go. You've got to let them go. It's like almost like you're looking at this person like there's this like weight on your balloon, or you're the weight on their balloon, or they're the weight on your balloon. When really, if you let this go, it bounces and you both go up higher separately. And maybe at some point you can re-meet this person in a new reality where they've ascended as well. But coming up with this card, new. So this whole like, oh, but this hurt. This I'm crying over spilled milk. But they did this. They used to call me names. They blah blah blah. Whatever it was. They couldn't see me. Yeah, they couldn't see you because they can't see themselves. Of course, they can't see you. So this whole like I'm not being seen. It sucks. I've been there too. But you can't force them to see you. If you do force them to see you, they're gone. They're gone. So if you need to have one more conversation with them, have that one more conversation. Your spirit team is applauding Alexander for saying all this to you. Sometimes it's better to make room and to go, okay, let's clear all the chess pieces off the board. And then put the queen and the king, somehow combine them into one piece and put it in the center of the board. That's me. And then who do we bring in? Because when we make room, a lot of the pawns can become other queens and everything else that we've been looking forward to seeing. But if the person that we are looking for in a love relationship, or the person that we're looking for in a business partnership, or the person that we're looking for is not dragging around a bunch of baggage with them, and we can't be dragging baggage with us because it's reflective. It's your reflection and like it like. So be the sparkling version of who you want to see in your friendships, in your family, in your life, in your household, all the things. And in your life. And oh, if anybody can do it, look at you. Look at you. So this is, once again, you can realize that your angelic essence becomes some sort of angel of seraphim. everybody, you know, we're in this reality. Yes, we were having this conversation from third. There's been some physical, there's been some multi-dimensional processes that prepare for new Mandela effects. I don't say the effects are good science to show us that we're in reality. So welcome to reality. Please. Hey, Jenny, I got your number. What's the number? Carol. 115 for leaves, for Libra. Oh, Libra. Mm. Mm-mm. Let me just say, the brother's doing some serious personal work I've been doing. I wonder if it's going to come up with this card reading because I've been doing work more archetypal functionality. I guess would be the best way to say it. Let me shuffle. Okay. 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 All right. No, that's good. Crackling sounds inside my head. It's a good reading. All right. All right. We're heading towards victory, heading towards spiritual victory. Soul retrieval. Soul retrieval has coming up here again. Balance, balance, balance of the reality moving forward. Give me a second with this. This is a more complex one right now. Really? This is what we're saying? You're uh, yeah, I'm going to ask you to, at the end of the day, do some sort of meditation, see where you could have done something at a 7 that you did at a 5, and where you could have done something at a 10 that you did at an 8 or a 9. There's something that's healing and has already healed. There's this tough decision of letting go of this old version. This old version, is this in the mind with words? Your thoughts would basically be, for lack of better words, attacking people around you. Like you would not say something that where we now are, they can feel it multidimensionally. They've been able to feel it for a while. So you've been triggering people with your thoughts because they can hear them through their cell structure. They can feel it. It's like kind of like this short that I just put up the other day with the girl Mantis in Guardians of the Galaxy saying telepaths read minds, empaths feel feelings. They read your feelings. So people that weren't empaths, your friends, are able to feel what you're thinking. They're able to feel what you're doing and what you're projecting. This is from this old version that you think was protecting you. Were they protecting you? In the old reality, they were. There was this version of you that you're just like almost like this whole, like as a child would be this whole like this belief structure, which is completely false. Oh, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Words always hurt us in all of the realities. It's just now those words are nonverbal. Those words could be thoughts. Okay. So this is your food for thought right now, my family, my Libra family. The thoughts that you're thinking towards others at the end of the day, sitting with the thoughts that you had, reliving and revisiting your day and seeing, would you have wanted some of these thoughts that you thought that day to have been thought about you? Flip the poll. Because guess what? If you're having these thoughts about this friend, then this friend is having these thoughts about you. Because once again, like attracts like. This is a reflection. And you know the truth. So if you're feeling also reverse polarity, if you're feeling like, are they thinking this? Are they doing this? Yes, they are. Listen to your intuition. We are being asked day after day. This keeps coming up in the daily readings. We are being asked to say something intuitively. This even just happened on Patreon. I had a card pop out. And I showed it and I go, this is going to come up in the reading. We keep shuffling and then boom. And then it came up. Like the card popped out. I said, it's going to be in the reading. And it came up in the second position or something. Like, it's okay if you're worried about being wrong. But wouldn't it be great to be able to talk about your feeling? And then when it gets validated, the person's like, how the heck did you do that? This is what's being asked of you as we build the next castle in the sky, as we build the next energy body, as we continue to ascend, because you're doing your work. You want to be doing your work in the vibration of celebration. This is not celebration. If you're dragging this, your inner child wants you to let go of. There's something that protected you before. You've ascended beyond that. You do not need that old piece of jewelry or that old shirt or that old spell or that old sigil, whatever it is, that colorway, whatever it is, however it's represented to you as I speak about this, it's the same basically message I've been giving everybody, that you're dragging this old version along with you that's no longer serving you. For you, it's a little bit different. For you, it's judgment within the mind. And like this is this whole thing. Threw the cards down. This whole thing with like judgment. Like we keep like, oh, I'm not judging, I'm not judging, I'm not judging, I'm not judging. Here's my question. And this goes for all of that. What is the difference between observance and judgment? I'm not asking for an answer. The sky is blue could be a judgment. So sitting with our judgments and the fact that we have to be watching what we think to be able to remove things. So what if this was one of the greatest tricks in spirituality, was tricking you and tricking me into thinking that we're not supposed to judge? If the people that are in your reality are acting like children and you want to be dad or grandma or grandpa, if you're looking for maturity instead of this like Peter Pan stuff that I see all over town, all over the place, then you need to judge in some facet, because you need to be watching what you see that you'd like to change. This whole I have to accept everything. They're doing what? Oh, they're doing what to the children? Oh, I have to accept that because these people have tricked me into this. Like some of the things that are going on your news and in your TV, that you're it's not jiving right with anybody. And the people have spoken. And the energy is spoken. And you're seeing a lot of these companies that are doing the wrong thing. They're suffering and losing billions of dollars for attempting to trick people into examples of destroying gender, whatever it is. I'm not saying this to offend anybody. If it's upsetting you, it's so good. Gender is a law. Gender is a principle. And to be able to use these principalities properly We need to be able to sit with them and actually use the magic, which is polarity, using law against law, using the higher against the lower and the lower against the higher, and then triumphing by balancing the self. Okay. And I get it. And I get it in the facet of this. If somebody comes into their multidimensionality, but they don't realize that they're multidimensional, and they just see this one higher self, this one other dimensional version of themselves. And maybe that's a different sex than they are in the physical. This could be very confusing. But we are multidimensional. And I've never met anybody, I don't care how masculine, how much of an alpha male that dude thinks he is. I see it all, my family. And I see where he's at. I see it. It's law. It is law. Okay? Remember that. Remember your brother's words. I promise you that what I'm saying right now should be ringing true than anything. And if it's upsetting you, you've been limiting yourself. Okay? So just to make sure I finish this whole message, let me put these cards back up. You have the high ground. Something that's going on karmically or dharmically, you're being asked to balance this within yourself, Libra. That's what it is. Pay attention. Do recaps at the end of the day, and make sure that the thoughts that you're thinking, you would want those thoughts to be thought upon you. Oh yeah, I know. People are going to leave when I bring that up around. A lot of trickery. There's some trickery going on. It's okay. I'm going to leave that in old realities. Walking down the street. I got you, Misty. You know, see, because whether or not you write the comments, I feel you. I feel the people that get triggered when I say that because something tricked you. Please, something tricked you. Let's just be real. That's how I see it. That's what's taking place here. Because there's a bunch of people that don't comment when I say this, and they're like, "Ah, he said it." I'll say it right to these people's faces. All this pronoun shit. Pardon my French. I'm trying not to swear in the broadcast. All this stuff that you've been told that you have to accept, you do not have to accept, my family. You do not have to accept that which is constricting and closing your field, that which is closing your heart and unbalancing your chakra. You accept what feels right to you in this present moment and in that next present moment. And certain things of political correctness and this thing and that thing, oh, they'll cancel you, they'll fire you. Cancel me for speaking my truth. Not possible. Not possible. I look at under 3,000 subs as I've already been canceled. I'll be real with you. And my people, they got me. So you can listen to that fire, or we can go down to 29. I don't care. Put it down to 15 people. I'm speaking galactic truths. I'm speaking multidimensional truths that allow you to be able to see those that a lot of the things that you are thinking is not what you are thinking. There are things that need to be cleared, need to be cleansed, need to be released, nanotexts that need to be transmuted. All of it can be transmuted within the self. So transmute it within the self and clear the petri dish that is your body from lesser energies that, guess what? If something is eating, if something's surviving, then something is taking a crap. So know what is taking a crap inside your mind, inside your heart, inside your physical vessel. Because this is exactly what parasites and worms and bacteria are doing. They have byproducts. It is science, and this is spiritual science. Get rid of those people. If you don't agree with me, come back later and tell me how you change your mind. You see that I was right. Or just be gone. Be gone. Be gone from my field, vile wretches. Alexander, it doesn't feel loving. I've been getting a lot of that. Like with certain people and certain vibrations. When I could shake something loose that doesn't belong there, they get triggered with me during the session. And then later on, they're like, I freaking love you. You were right. But when the message is coming out, you might be saying like, that doesn't sound like unconditional love. It is unconditional love. I can't meet you as your brother if I'm needing to be dad or grandpa. That's a fact. You remember that with your engagements with your family and your friends and your boundaries and your present moment as you gain more and more control over your reality. Can't handle it. It's all good. There's a little X button up at the top. You just shut it right down. Libra, 13017. All righty then. All right, we can just take it back down to the fun vibration. Cold body, just I identify as truth, so I'm going to be speaking my truth, and there's nothing you can do about it. I identify as truth in this reality. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What are your pronouns, Alexander? True, truth. Are you ready? You know what? Let that line begin. How about that? That triggering you too? Carol's with me. Carol's with me. Sing a song. Ronique. Ronique is like, play the drum. Play the drums, sing the song, and play the sound ball with your feet. Oof. Yeah, Scorpio. Yay, finally. Oh, Scorpio. Oh my God. Delicious. It's delicious. I love it. I love to see this. Like I think it's like I don't know, like quite a long window of me like watching you like move out of something, but then back into it and move out of it and then back into it. And it's like every time you went back into it, you were in it for less and less time. This really looks like you're actually out of it now. I love what I'm seeing. You've been doing. You've been discovering your truth and how you have to um, learn that truth. And now you're learning how to teach that truth to others. Whether or not you actually teach, okay, you're learning how to teach that truth to others, just in like what is coming in your field. So I mean, people walk into your field when your auric field and their auric field is two speakers. Your auric, these two Vesica Pisces, when your fields enter each other, even if we don't even like this person here, auric field, when they go over each other, this person is basically getting energy from. It's like think about it like water. When these two waters mingle, this one had green food coloring in it. This one had yellow food coloring in it. This would make some blue food coloring, so to speak. We would that'd be yellow and blue. If we had yellow and blue, this would make green. So this is what is taking place with our energies, and this is what you've been learning from these people. You're moving forward victoriously now. Something released in the past, and now you have learned these people keep coming up in the same way. Like as everybody else basically got the same reading except for Cancer. Like what this says is like, no, you've learned. When this person shows up, you're like, you remind me of so and so. Like I'm not a spring chicken. Get out of here. And that's what you're going to see this month during May, Scorpio. And I love to see this because, like I said, for like since like this whole Saturn 2020, whatever we call this crown of thorns thing, what was going on when Saturn changed signs, um, you were on a journey, okay, and it looks like that journey and the worst parts of it are over. Quiet on the set. I don't know what. Who is it? Who is it? Someone's at the door. This is what happens when you go live for a while. Anyone leaving what? The mailman. What do you want? Ah, you lied to me. This is good stuff, Scorpio. I'm just going to go ahead and skip ahead. You did it. You made it. You've got new magical powers. You might end up wanting to teach those in the future, but let's really let the cement cure. What does it mean to have the cement cure? Let's let that resonate. Let's let that resin harden and cure and harden to the point of being solid in your life, in your mind, in your heart, in your soul of what you've learned. But there is something that you are to teach people, whether you know you're teaching this or not. Excellent, excellent reading, Scorpio. You've gotten to a new place. You should be talking that you've finished this, and you will see this month. It was FedEx. There's a box. Could be crystals, could be Amazon Prime. Who knows? The fact is, whatever it is, it's got to be good. All right. Why is that? What is this? Why am I so blurry? There we go. There we go. Oh, so much hair. It's so much hair. Let me just put the. Ooh. Okay. Well, maybe it's my linen. I ordered more linen. Sagittarius. Let's go. 137.33. Thank you for no one leaving while I went to go check the front door. It's like so unprofessional. Like we're live and he's just checking the doorbell. All right, but I love it. You love it. We love it. Welcome. This is Galactic Girl. It's an empty chair as he goes and checks the mail. Oh yeah, that's right. We're live. All right, Sag. Let's clear it up. Not do it. It's the final fire sign. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Just winning. I mean, even when you're not winning, you're winning. I mean, you got a bow and arrow and a horse body. Oh, wait. Okay, don't wait. Moving on. It's good. You know, it's good. It's not. It's good. No, it's good. Sad. Oh no, I got it. It's good. It's good. It's good. Don't leave. Don't leave. Come back, baby. Come back. You can blame it all on me. We're going to say this. Okay. Uh, what if when you had that near death experience, in that reality, you actually were transferring to a new reality, and the people in the old reality stayed in the old reality? Maybe you're no longer in that reality for them, and they changed in this reality for you. Okay. What I am seeing here is coming up in your sad reading, and there's somebody that you're like, this person is not the same. Why is this person not the same? Why is mom acting like this? Why is girlfriend doing that? Why is husband XYZ? Because they are not the same person that they once were. This is somebody that you brought with you on this reality, and maybe they were creating, let's think about it in terms of a spiritual process. Maybe they were looking at a way that the funds and all the giving back out to humanity, but for that to happen, the dollar had to crash. And maybe what you were manifesting was the children being free. If everybody is in spirituality, is in their own way, creating their own different way of what the ascension process looks like. Who wants to be taken up on a ship? I want to get out of here. I want an alien to come pick me up. Or they need to have some sort of, because of their own boundaries, their own self-worth, they need to have something bad actually happen for spirit to realize, for people to realize, for us to shift. Everybody's been manifesting their own way. So certain people that you weren't manifesting with, you were manifesting something better because you're here listening to your brother speaking right now. So where you are, somebody was worried about a tidal wave or a meteor or a zombie apocalypse. You're in a different reality, but they're still here. You know why? Because you wanted them to be here. You wouldn't have been able to handle them leaving in any other way. So this person that is very, very different, and I know these words might not be the most comforting right now. I'm letting you know the way that I see this. There is somebody during the month of May that you're realizing that's not them anymore, and the version of them that's there is not an illusion. This is a version of them from this quantum reality, this multidimensional reality that we are all traveling through together. This is a version of them that you wanted to be here. So you stepped into this other parallel form with this bigger energy body, that maybe they did not choose this bigger energy body. Maybe they did not choose the path to ascension that you have chosen. So just looking at this person, still loving this person, and just knowing this is part of the ascension process. So for us all to ascend, whoever is still here, is from the reality that Alexander came from, for example. I know that at the end of this, a lot of us will get through this reality. And on the journey, we can pick up some people along the way that have woken up from these realities that we've been traversing. But the reality that I was born into was weren't able to have a conversation like this that I'm having. They would take somebody away for having this conversation. You're not in reality anymore. But this person that I'm speaking of, whether it's a parental figure, lover, whoever they are, and you're noticing during the month of May that they're not the same person, do not limit yourself for them. Speak your truth. You are being asked to be the emperor for them, for everybody. For that, you need to be in your happiest vibration. So you can't be allowing these people to look into you any longer. You can't allow these. How do I say this? It's the child with the tough decision. So the inner child is the one with the tough decision. The inner child brought these people with you, but the old version of them is gone. So if you can create a version of them that's still with you here that acts different, all of a sudden this person's more loving. All of a sudden this person is more closed off. All of a sudden you can create a better version. You really need to keep this person with you. I get it. I do this too. We all do this. But right now you're having a realization, Sag, that something that looks like it's still here is gone. And I send you all the love and divine support with this process of releasing this, because this, I don't like this card here. This is my least favorite card in the entire arcana. And now we've got the devil card in the cosmic position. There are people that you think you're stuck with that you're not stuck with. That the way that you truly help them is by allowing them to shake your tree and getting some of your knowledge and getting some of your fruit, but they need to ask you. You can't force feed them the fruit. You can't even force the horse to the water. They need to say, hey, how did you get there? And that's not what this person has been representing to you. It's been a different dynamic with this person. So I'll tell you this. Happiness. What makes you happy? What does your inner child want? Let's put the inner child first. And let's the mental thought structure upon somebody. It's time to release. And that doesn't mean you can release the person. Releasing your belief structure about this person. Because where you are, this is already changed. It's already gone. It's already gone. You know it's gone. You know it's different. You know it's changed. And the words that I'm saying, you're probably wishing they weren't true, and you've already known this. You've already got a glimpse of this. And it's a reminder of how powerful you are. It's not scary. It's not bad. It's, to me, it's a responsibility that, further on in this journey, you can see everything you've manifested, and that we're doing the right job. We're doing the right thing. We're clearly ascending, but there's a lot of confusion. So to limit the confusion, we need to fine tune what we're manifesting and work together as a collective. What is it that we're manifesting here and now? For me, free children, free humanity. Like, we're all free. Like, that's first and foremost. That's more important than abundance or money or love or anything else. Anything else. Having the capacity for everybody to be able to remember that they are creating their reality and they can co-create the reality. Whatever traumatic things they're having to relive or whatever took place, or why we can't explain why this person would do this, or why did this happen to this nice family, or this, whatever it is. Transmuting the old and using that which is unworthy and turning it into goodness. Who is this? Cap. I mean, Capricorn would tell you, but they're busy at work right now. I can get the time down. 1:47:44. Oh. Ooh, what a pop. If you're going to get a pop, that's the one. Of course they are, Carol. Oh. Oh. Okay. Water. It's time to switch from coffee. Mm. Alrighty, Capricorn. I gotta explain the tree again. We're gonna explain the tree yet again. All right. A lot of times I hear people people in their tarot readings or in conversations, they're like, when is this done, Alexander? When is this done? Maybe never. Maybe never. And I don't mean the ascension process. I mean that as we keep expanding, if the field keeps dipping lower below the ground, there's going to be more things that bubble up for shadow integration. Okay? There's going to be more bigger, more powerful aspects that we then need to embody. We need to embody these things that they're coming up. They're not even things, these versions of us. And it's multi-dimensional. It's like we access new higher pitch sound that our ear couldn't hear before. And when we hear that sound, it makes us feel a certain way. So this is our tree growing. This is the roots going down. It's dark down there. You can't see down there. The roots are going through the earth. But this is how we get nutrients and water for the tree to continue to grow, for the fruit to eventually, because a tree can be pretty damn large and not bear fruit. The tree has to get to a certain point to bear fruit, and that fruit is knowledge. That fruit is your wisdom, Capricorn. So whatever it was that hurt you, be grateful for these things, because these are the energies that were the sustenance, were the moisture for your tree, for you to grow into the big, powerful, epic, multi-dimensional God that you are. Okay. So certain things have been being looked at with why did this and I'm not going to call it straight up victim, but there's something that comes up this month. Just pay attention to. Make sure that the way that you're speaking to your reality, what you're manifesting 100 days from now, it's not more victim. Okay, because here's the thing: you go through a shift. I've gone through a shift, but the things that are coming up now are not what I manifested right now. They're what I manifested before. So what's going click and happening here is the manifestations of an old version of me that had weaker boundaries. They had less knowledge, had less wisdom. What I'm seeing here is what the old version of me created there. Okay, I'm not there anymore. I'm here. So you've got to be strict with your boundaries and with your willpower and with your happiness and what you're paying attention to. Because sometimes this whole like work thing, Capricorn, and I mean, let me just pop this up. I mean, Carol actually validated it for us. My cat roommate working at home in the other room. Okay, she's laughing her butt off right now. Send her my love. Okay. Sometimes this hard work is a distraction from what we are actually doing right now. And what you are actually doing right now is growing. You are growing. Your inner child is more powerful than they've ever been before. But for your inner child to be able to communicate with you, you need alone time, and you need to know that something massive has healed. This dragon is no longer a dragon. This dragon is a phoenix. This angel is no longer an angel. It's an archangel. This archangel is no longer an archangel. It's a seraphim. This, whatever it is, okay, has ascended, become larger. And you're seeing this in dream time. But there is a little bit of something that needs to be identified as the thought structure that you're thinking on your day-to-day during the month of May to pay attention to. You have to stop thinking this because it's not true. Is it true? Yes, it's true. Why is it true? Because you've been thinking it. Stop thinking it. Okay? The nation of the Magi, the I Magi nation, what you are thinking. There is no difference of what you're creating. Whether you're creating a beautiful geometric pattern, think about it like Iamoto's work. They would put the word hate on the water, and the water would be ugly and disgusting when they crystallized it and looked at it under a microscope. They put the word love, it was very beautiful. You are being asked to look at something that you're like, they did this, blah, 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 that happened to me. There's something that happened in this lifetime and other lifetimes of, all right, so what? You were drowned, you were burned, whatever the heck took place in this witchcraft lifetime where you weren't a witch and you're like, I was punished, I didn't do anything wrong. You asked for that. We asked for that. To make sure we woke up this time, we needed that. But it's time to release that and change that record and be grateful. I'm grateful that I was burned. I'm grateful they did this. I'm grateful they took this away. I'm grateful for this thing that happened because of that, now when that attempted to repeat in this lifetime, it woke me up. It made me pay attention. I said, not going to happen. Not this time. This time we do it right. This time I don't repeat that. This time I don't cheat. This time I don't lie. This time I don't steal. And I'm saying this to all the zodiac signs, not just you, Capricorn. I'm saying this to myself as well. We're being asked to fine-tune our boundaries. And how do we fine-tune our boundaries if there's, like plain and simple, this right here, with this line, is something that I don't know how to label it other than as victimhood. And you're not a victim. You are a very, very powerful galactic force. And you're one of the most powerful parts of the cogwheel of life, Capricorn. At least to me, at least to Leo, I need y'all to step up sometimes and show up sometimes for me. I need you to kick the couch and be like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, solar flare." Shut up, stand up, and then get to work. You do that for a lot of us. I know you do it for me. And maybe some signs you don't do it for them. You do it for me. And I appreciate it. But sometimes us Leos, we make an excuse. I'm sad lion right now. Can I be sad lion? If I were king of the forest. 156.30 for Aquarius. And somebody goes and peeks in the window and they're like, he got a Capricorn reading all over me. An offering popped out, Aquarius 2, 3. Thank you, Awake Siren. I used to be scared to let my hair down. I would say, no, I have to leave it up. Put it in a braid. Can you put it in a braid for me? I don't know how to braid it myself. I do now. Self-worth, Veronique. Veronique's asking why. It's the thing that we are all coming into terms and powers with. This whole pride, this whole deadly sin, like our belief structures. Okay. Oh, that's there again, huh? Oh my God. Aquarius. Okay, heading towards victory. Heading towards victory. All right. A similar message to Capricorn, Aquarius. Similar message so far. Releasing, haven't done it. Meditating. Soul retrieval. Okay. You're doing some soul retrieval. You could maybe need help from somebody who does some sort of multidimensional work. I don't think you absolutely do, Aquarius, but if you've been thinking about it, now's the time. There's something you're releasing. Your spirit team knows you can release that you haven't released. And what you haven't released is this hurt. What was I teaching earlier? About how, I think it was during Cancer, about how now I feel the knee pain. Instead of pushing it out and leaving the person with it, I pull it into my knee as I feel this other person's pain. And I'm using their pain and I'm transmutating it into more strength for me in the gym. I gave this as an example. This is something that actually has happened in the past couple months in the gym and in my lifetime. Is I've gotten faster at learning how to turn unworthiness into worth. Okay? So, Aquarius, you're being asked to do this. You're being asked to do this for yourself because this is very similar to what I just said to Capricorn. There's something that you should be grateful for how it happened. And there's something that has been making you feel stuck that you're actually freed from. It's a lot of power. And this was all the the springboard. This card keeps coming up in this row. Look how many times the Tower came up in this line today. It's kind of like this loaded the spring. Let's look at you like you're a spring, Aquarius. And this like lowered it. I feel buried. I feel stuck. I feel trapped. But now it's like, oh my God, boom, and all the rubble. It's like a reverse meteorite. It's you blasting into this new Gaia, into this new planet, and you're heading towards victory. But this is what's been going on. But you need to release this. You need to, Spirit wants you to release this. Decide whether to go left or go right. Know that this is complete. Say with conviction, this is done. I am done. This is done. I've done this. It is done. Because this, at the end, is like this choice to work towards getting it done. When I see this at the end of the month, this isn't done yet. So if you think you need help doing this, then find the appropriate person that feels right for you to work with. But you're driving forward towards this healing, and this has already happened. Like the spring is loaded. One way or another, the spring is going to explode. Like the spring is going to blast off, and any rubble, anything that's on top of you, this was good. It's this pressure that was turning whatever was going on, whatever this trauma was. This coal is now a diamond. And that's why you needed whatever this is, whatever's been having you feel stuck or creating anxiety and making you feel off. You needed that to wake up. So be grateful for it. Thank those people. Thank those situations. Thank yourself. Because you left signs here. You left miracles here that you haven't been you've been looking at these things as traumas. They're not traumas, they're miracles, my family. They're miracles. Alrighty. Pisces. 20135. Okay. All right. Let's go. Just like a white wind do. Before I even start this reading, I want to let Aquarius and Pisces know that there have been major celestial chess pieces moving around in the galactic chessboard of life. And a lot of powerful things like this whole Aquarius Pluto thing, the underworld, and Pisces, Saturn. Like there's been a lot of things that have been going on that there's a lot of power there. But it might not seem as power at first. That's all I wanted to say. Because I was just thinking of this whole, like, what we saw coming for Aquarius, and then to not be an astrologer that's paying attention to what's coming and just seeing it as it happens and being like, well, this makes sense, what I'm seeing happen with the Aquariuses and the Pisces in my life. I just want to let you know that there's very, very good to come, whether or not you're seeing what you're seeing or feeling right now seems good. There's so much power that this is happening for a reason. And these are very major pieces that they're in your signs, plain and simple. They're in your signs. She's in almost every reading, man. And that's the high ground. That's good. I like this. It's a little chaotic. Just like I said, it's a little chaotic. The chaos is the cloud cover. The greatness, stepping into the masculinity, stepping into this divine masculinity. Okay, all right. There are areas where you're able to see multidimensionally what is hurting somebody, what is punishing them, that they keep doing the same thing over and over again. And you're being asked to be that strong force to the two, what you can see. You're being asked to basically pluck these swords out. And it's reminding you of your own life, your own traumas, the things that have happened to you, Pisces. You have the high ground. So you're being asked to say things that you feel intuitively, you notice intuitively. Here again, this is like, once again, I'm referring to the dailies of what's been going on. You're holding the truth of what you can see. But what this is showing is it's somebody at work. I can't say that. I'll lose my job. Oh, I can't say that to this person because of this. Or if I say that, what am I going to have to blah, blah, blah. Or this show. You're being asked, whether you're a brother or a sister, for this person that you consider a brother or sister, to sometimes we got to step up and be mommy, daddy, grandma, grandpa. Plain and simple. Sometimes we got to step out of the role of brother and sister, and we have to be like, what is this? What is that? Stop doing that. What is it? And be firmer with people. And that is not rage. That is not anger. If it triggers them, it triggers them. But guess what? Whether or not, because this is what happens, because Alexander's been doing this quite often, and this is what happens. You tell the person, and they're like, wow, yeah, definitely, thanks, man, that resonates. And then they go home, and then they're like, you're not my dad, you're not my blah, 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 because I can feel it all. I feel it all. That a lot of these people, I have these conversations in town, that they're sleeping in my field. My field is so big. Like, they're in my field. I can feel you're annoyed with me. I get it. I know how this works. I say it, it resonates, but then a certain other multi-dimensional version comes in later, and they're like, because if we do this thing that I said, there might be a certain dimensional place in your reality where you know if you step forward and do this work, girlfriend can't be girlfriend anymore. This person can't be that anymore. You're no longer allowed to work that job. Those certain things, like I said, that need to leave the petri dish. We will put in whatever vitamin or make whatever sound that pushes something out. So sometimes something will come in later, or somebody will be speaking later that will say, don't do that. Because I feel it. I feel the person go, yeah, you're right, Alexander. F you, Alexander. You're not my dad. And then they go here, and then all of a sudden they come back and they're like, you're right. You're right. And they're like, I don't know if you felt this. I don't know if you saw this. Yeah, of course I did. That's what you're looking to me for. Of course I do that. So I see it. I feel it. It doesn't trigger me. You don't even ever, if any of you have ever had that happen, I'm not looking for an apology. You don't need to apologize. I know how it works. I've done the same thing. I'm sure there are areas I still do the same thing now. Okay? Sometimes there's areas where it's like we're looking for our lover or our friend or whoever to be like, look at this. I had this great realization. And then they go and they change the subject to something else. And they're like, well, you know what else you do? You do this. And you're like, man, I was looking to celebrate this new place that I got to, not to pile more crap on top. Okay? So that's what you're being asked to master right now, Pisces. Because when you go to this mommy daddy frequency or grandma grandpa, that person just feels a tap. They go like this and they come back with this. You're looking to be able to, from the high ground, speak into being what you'd like to see, your boundaries, with your willpower. And this can be triggering for the other people. But if they get triggered, and stay out, then they were supposed to. Because sometimes we got to clear the field. And you're being asked, with your truth, to move forward, send out texts, send out emails, say you're sorry, forgive yourself. There's a lot of work that you have to do. You want to stop. You want to see less chaos. That's your cloud cut. You want to see less chaos in your physical reality, Pisces. You need to do the work and speak the truth and remember how powerful you are. And I know that you know how powerful you are. You have the truth. You have the high ground. You have the strength. You've earned this. You've pushed those weights and grown those galactic muscles. But you're being asked to instill boundaries upon those that have weak boundaries. And The Cure is playing. Just a little late, you found me, you found me. How funny. I couldn't hear it over the air conditioning. Okay. That'll do it. That'll do it. He did it. He did it. He went through all the signs. I have no idea who I'm channeling on the 15th. I will absolutely positively see you before then. So much to share, so much that has been integrated. I can't even say that word. Don't say integrated anymore. It means to bring a gate inside. So much that has been embodied. I've embodied a lot. I've been processing a lot. I've gotten to a new reality. Why isn't this on the website yet? Oh, first of all, this just came in at noon today. Second of all, there's a waiting list. There's already a waiting list. So it'll go up when I have more of them. But if you want to get on that waiting list for this epic tool that I'm making, contact me. Contact your brother. Reach out to me. I'll tell you what to do next. And I love you all so freaking much. Get excited. I'm doing that course soon. We're going to be doing the Intro to Soul Retrieval, aka creating the multidimensional containers, how to create the containers, what they look like, how to do this. I love you all so freaking much. So get excited for June. The course material will start in June. And I've been working on it now, and I'm going to continue to work on it all through May. I will see you very soon for more multidimensional content. And at the latest, I'll see you on the 15th for the pick a reading spread, where we tune in on your galactic heritages and archetypal frequencies. And I freaking love you all so much. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for being part of this journey. And welcome to a new reality. So many kisses and so much love from Sedona. Cheers, my family. I love you all so much. Sessions at Galactic Tarot, Energy Jewelry at crystalcurrent.com. This will be up when it can be up on crystalcurrent.com. I love you. Cheers.